To construct the tangency problem as shown, first of all, we are going to be drawing our thin long chain line, which is going to serve as our center line. Now we are going to pick our set square and draw a straight vertical line at this particular point here. Straight vertical line. Now from that point, we have been given the bigger radius of this particular place to be 22 millimeter. So I'm going to pick radius of 22 millimeter right on my compass, then placing it at this particular point where these two lines meet. I'm going to draw my circle like this. I'm going to draw a circle at this particular point here. Now we have been given the length of this place to this place where the smaller circle of radius 12 millimeter is 13 to be 75 millimeter. So I'm going to pick 75 millimeter from this particular place. Then I'm going to mark 75. So at that point where 75 millimeter is reaching, I'm going to draw a straight vertical line also at that particular point. Now we have been given a line upward. This from this particular center line, there is another line up which is actually 10 millimeter distance from this particular center line. So I'm going to mark 10 millimeter. Now I'm going to draw the straight line in this manner, like this. So we have been given the radius of this particular circle here to be 12 millimeter. So I'm going to pick 12 millimeter right on my compass in this manner. I'm going to pick 12 millimeter, then placing my compass at this particular point, I'm going to strike an arc. Then using the 12 millimeter, I'm going to place it at this point, then draw my circle at this point like this. Then draw my circle at this point like this. So now we have been given an arc from this particular place which is coming to this particular circle here to be of radius of 55 millimeter. So using the first principle of tangency, as we know, is principle of an arc from a point. So I'm going to be picking 55 millimeter on my compass. First of all, 55 millimeter on my compass. So at this point where this circle and this line meets, I'm going to place my compass at that particular point and strike an arc of 55 millimeter like this. So now we are going to be using the principle of subtraction, which is for internal tangency, to draw this particular arc here. So we are going to use radius of 55, which is the radius of the arc itself, minus 12, which is this particular radius here. So that's going to give us radius of 43. So I'm going to pick 43 millimeter radius on my compass, 43 millimeter radius, then placing it at this particular point here in which this diameter is starting, the diameter of the circle is starting, that is this center here. I'm going to strike an arc like this. So now using radius of 55, I'm going to pick 55 millimeter radius on my compass, 55, then place it at this point here, then draw my arc like this, in this manner. I've also been given another arc which is joining these two particular places together also, which is of radius 85 millimeter. So using the principle of arc from a point first, we are going to pick 85 millimeter right on our compass. I'm going to be placing my compass at this particular point and then striking an arc in this manner like this. Now we are going to be using the principle of subtraction, which is for internal tangency. In this particular point, we have been given this place radius to be 22 millimeter and the radius of this curve is 85. So I'm going to be picking 85 minus 22, which is 63. I'm going to pick radius of 63 on my compass. Picking radius of 63 on my compass, I'm going to be placing it at the center of this particular circle here. Then I'm going to strike an arc cutting these 2 points together. So using radius of 85, I'm going to pick 85 millimeter radius on my compass, like placing it at this particular point where the both of them meet. This particular point here, I'm going to join these points together like this. So this is actually the tangency problem. Now we are going to tick out the parts we need, and ensure to subscribe and share with your friends so they will not be missing. Thanks for watching. Peace.